I got so focused on this Harden thing that I dropped the ball on the flu. It's shaping up to be more outrageous and worse than I had originally thought. And we're going to be covering this with a lot of informative guests this week and next week. Go ahead and bring it into me, Burmas. I couldn't find my article about them kicking people out of school here in Austin if they don't take the shot. Yeah, Austin, immunization requirements. Yeah, this is AISD saying you must take all the flu shots or you can't go to school, and they're never telling you there's a waiver. Just absolute criminals. But no, I mean, I want the actual news articles that talk about it too, though. So thank you. It's here somewhere in my stack. But let me go over this right now. Look at this article out of Eyewitness 12 CBS News. This is out of Kansas. Volunteers should be prepared to sign a confidentiality agreement and stand for long periods. So they're saying that they're about to start giving people the H1N1. They don't tell you that they already stuck it in the new regular seasonal flu. It says it on the insert. They're already trying to spread it that way. Or that the 10 million dosages of the nasal spray is a live virus that will spread it. But they're so confident in this not hurting you that they make you sign a confidentiality agreement waiving liability and that you won't talk about it. Obviously, they're not confident. Now, let me finish up with the Mayo Clinic. This is the Mayo Clinic influenza virus vaccine live nasal route. This is the one 10 million people start taking today that is live and breeds in the sinus, and then they sneeze it all over you and your family. And it's going to mutate, guaranteed, and kill a bunch more people. And they love it because they know the stupid public doesn't understand virology. I'm getting so sick of the government and so sick of the filth and so sick of the son of a bitch White House science czar who writes 1,100-page books about how he wants to kill us with crap in the vaccines. Eco-science. I mean, can't you listen to the psychos when they tell you what they're doing to you? Is there nothing you won't believe out there? Now, this is the Mayo Clinic. You'll never see this on the news. This is what's with the vaccine inserts. It says it's got mercury in it. It says it's got other stuff. It says that it also is connected to Guillain-Barré. In fact, I just had a highlighted copy I was running around with in the office. And it goes through all the things it does, other interactions, other medical problems, allergic reaction to anybody who has allergies. It can make your brain swell up and kill you deader than a hammer. The presence of other medical problems may affect the use of this vaccine. Make sure you tell your doctor if you have any of the following medical problems. Allergic reaction of a history to eggs or egg products, gentamicin or gelatin or any amino acid. Should not use these conditions. Asthma, severe wheezing. Everybody knows that's why everybody's getting the breathing problems. It causes an autoimmune response in the bronchia. Where's the Guillain-Barré's part in here? Just had it highlighted. Ask Burmas to highlight that part for me because I saw his highlighted copy. Thank you. So all of that is going on. And then they admit it's not even tested. And then they make you sign a form that you won't sue and that you waive liability if you take it. While meanwhile saying, oh, it's a conspiracy theory if you think this can hurt anybody. And trying to make school kids take it. And it goes on and on and on. Meanwhile, on the economic front, U.S. economic decline forges new world order. Hip, hip, hooray. We're going to be going over that coming up. And they now list here that you must have all your vaccinations to attend schools. And they color of law cite chapter 381001, never telling you it says there's a waiver to the policy. And they say every child must be given the vaccines, including both flu shots. Total lies. But that's how they roll. That's how they operate. And there are lawsuits being filed by military people and by nursing associations saying they don't want to take the shots. They're medical workers. In a free society, you don't have to take it. But then the establishment says, well, if you haven't taken it, you could spread it to other people. Wait, if all the morons have had the shot and it supposedly protects them, why would we be then bad? No. It's our bodies, our lives, the history of human experimentation, the history of the government killing people through different medical tests and experiments, the history of Bayer and what they put in vaccines and all the deaths from vaccines. No! If you were completely trustworthy, we shouldn't be made to take it. But you're a pack of murdering scum. The good old folks at New Silver Solution. And the website is supernaturalsilver.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. This is something that kills bacteria, viruses, you name it, well documented. They've got it down to a super small nano-sized particle. Supernaturalsilver.com. Check them out at Infowars.com. Supernaturalsilver.com. We're going to go to Jeremy, Shelley, Patty, and Ken before the show ends. I found it here on page 5 of the Mayo Clinic. And it says that the may cause asthma, severe wheezing, may make conditions worse if you take the flu vaccine. Also, Guillain-Barré syndrome, history of, may cause the symptoms of this condition to return. It'll make immune deficiency worse, cancer worse, human immunodeficiency, HIV worse, leukemia, lymphoma. Hey, you like all these things? I mean, vaccines, folks, if you just read the inserts, but see, they think you're idiots. They have little vaccine guys in white lab coats up on TV go, it's wonderful. No one's ever been hurt by a vaccine. Lying. And then here it is, Dallas Morning News. Districts get tough on immunizations. Will turn away some. Then I saw an article in the Statesman going, kids are submitting, 90+% have taken their shots. You will be arrested if you don't. Total lies. You'll be arrested for truancy because they will falsely kick you out of the government camp. Here's another one. H1N1 flu vaccinations could be here by end of the week. Austin Daily Herald. They're making the regular flu shot mandatory, but it's not mandatory. By the way, somewhere in my stack, I'm going to try to dig it out. I covered it yesterday some. They have mainstream British news with one of the inventors of the vaccine saying it doesn't protect you from cervical cancer and it can actually kill you and you shouldn't take it. Morally coming out against it. You'll never hear that on our news. They'll just have liars like Dr. Dina Dell will get up and tell you it's wonderful and good for you. I want to get into some financial news, then back into your calls, and more on the economic stimulus package. They're admitting, the White House had their pundits on CNN and MSNBC I was watching this morning going, well, we know it's unpopular to call it stimulus too because we've already taken trillions, but $400 billion's been paid back. No, they give trillions to the banks. They then loan the money back to the U.S. at interest. I mean, that's how the scam works. And then in some cases, they pay the money back. It's in the tens of trillions, not $700 billion. I've had congressmen on tape asking Bernanke, so you've loaned out the $700 billion over 30 times. And Bernanke's like, yes, but none of your business where it goes. They called that $700 billion, the way it was written, is a revolving credit line. So they just keep stealing it. And then they, through the banking, leverage it 10 times. And then leverage it again, and leverage it again, and leverage it again. Just like when the government launders $30,000 for a kilo of cocaine. They then leverage it at least 10 times out. You understand how banking works, folks? It's just diabolical. And then you've got them all over the news bragging, oh, the New World Order's here. Oh, it's so wonderful. You know, here's Agency French Press, U.S. economic decline forges New World Order. Oh, the carbon footprint of the U.S. is lowering as they go into depression. Oh, the new economy means you don't have a job. Oh, but we have a great economy. It's a jobless economy. I couldn't believe it 2 years ago when they said they were going to kill the dollar and set up a new SDR. You'll still have a dollar. It just won't be the world reserve currency. That means it's dead. You'll have regional currencies that are all randomly set every morning by the central banks to whatever with the insider trading gives them the biggest profits. The private banks that engineered the Ponzi scheme are now bankrupting the planet with an even bigger Ponzi scheme and giving themselves godlike power. But why not? If a convicted 14-time con artist, swindler, mercenary from Serbia can come in and take over a giant prison in southern Montana, and then even after it comes out, the city fathers say, we love him, we love felons, literally to my face. We don't care if he's a criminal, he can run things, and we're going to lock the town up and make money off of it. Why not have foreign offshore banks raping us and setting up carbon taxes?